Hello, boys and girls. Hola, niños. ¿Cómo están? Es Mr. Guzman de mi casita. Nomás les quería decir hola y cómo están. Y ojalá que todos están haciendo sus tareas. Y todos están haciendo su trabajo en iStation. Y todos están haciendo lo de Education Galaxy. Le quiero decir especialmente gracias a estos niños que se pusieron en iStation. Es Luis, Jocelyn, Emily, Javier, Alonso. Esos eran los niños que yo vi que estaban en iStation. Muchas gracias por hacer iStation. Aparte de eso, papás, mamás, si tienen algunos problemas o preguntas, por favor, vayan a la página del Facebook de la escuela Floyd. Allí están unas grabaciones donde dice el nombre de Mr. Guzman y allí pueden ponerse las links, los otros enlaces que tienen ahí para programas que los niños pueden hacer. Aparte de eso, Mr. Guzman ha mandado unos paquetes. Gracias por hacer los paquetes. Si pueden hacerlo de inglés y español, está bien. Si no pueden hacerlo de inglés, traten lo mejor que puedan. Se lo agradezco. Ahora, Mr. Guzman les quiere leer un cuento. Y el cuento se llama Big Al. Y está escrito por el autor Andrew Clements y la autora es Yoshi. Y se la voy a leer, está en inglés. In the wide blue sea, there was a very friendly fish named Big Al. You could never find a nicer fish. There's Big Al. Beep! You guys have to say, turn the page. But Big Al was also very, very scary. Other fish seemed to have at least one friend. Some had many fish, but Big Al, he had none. He didn't really blame the other fish. How could he accept the little fish to trust a great big fish with eyes and skin and teeth like his? So Big Al was lonely, and he cried big salty tears into the big salty sea. Poor Big Al. Beep! Turn the page. But Big Al really wanted friends, so he worked at it. First, he tried wrapping himself up in seaweed. He thought it was a great disguise, but no one else did. Who wants to stop and talk to a floating plant that has big sharp teeth? Beep! Then he thought if he puffed himself up big and round, the other fish would laugh and would say how clever and silly he could be. All they saw was how big he could be, and they steered clear. They stayed away from Big Al because he was big. They were scared he was going to what? Eat him. Beep! Turn the page. Very early one morning, Big Al went down to the bottom. He flopped and wiggled himself into the sand until he was almost covered up. He looked much smaller. When the other fish came near, Big Al talked and joked with him, and he had a delightful time. Then one scratchy little grain of sand got stuck in his gills. And then achoo! He sneezed. And the clouds of sand cleared the way. By the time he looked, all the fish were gone. There he is. He said, achoo. Beep! Turn the page. Big Al even changed his color one day so he could look like he belonged to the school of tiny fish passing by. He bubbled along with them for a while, laughing and feeling like he was just one of the crowd. But he was so big and clumsy that the tiny fish darted left and then right and then quickly back to the right. Big Al just plowed straight ahead. He went bumping and thumping right into the little fish before he could even say, "Excuse me." He's using his manners. But they were gone. They were all gone. And now Big Al was sadder than ever. Beep! Just when Big Al was standing to be sure that he could never have a single friend, something happened. He was floating along sadly, and some of the smaller fish were wishing they could come closer. As he watched the net drop silently down from below, in an instant they were caught. They got caught in the net. Oh no. Beep! Turn the page. Big Al forgot about his being lonely, and he forgot about being sad. His eyes bulged out bigger and rounder than ever. And with a mighty flop of his tail, he opened his mouth and charged straight at the net. The net was strong, but Big Al was stronger. He ripped right through the net, and all the little fish rushed through the little hole. So he helped the fish. What did he help the fish? He tore the net and all the fish got to come out. Is he being nice? Yes. But when Big Al tried to turn around, get out the hole, he got tangled up in the net and he was stuck. The net went higher and higher toward the bright surface of the sea, and the little fish watched as Big Al disappeared above them. When the little fish were able to speak again, all they talked about was a huge, wonderful fish that had saved their lives. How great would it be to be free and be ashamed that the big fellow had been captured? Beep! Turn the page. Just then, there was a tremendous crashing splash above them, and the small fish dashed away. Was it the net again? Not at all. It was Big Al. The fishermen took one look at him and they threw him right back into the ocean. Why did they throw him back into the ocean? Because what does he look? Ew, he's big and ugly. Were the fishermen being nice? No. Beep! Turn the page. Look at what happened. And then now there was one huge, puffy, scary, fierce-looking fish in the sea who had more friends than anyone else. He had a lot of friends. Big Al. And Big Al lived happily ever after with all his friends. Boys and girls, I just made this video of this book. I want you guys to be like Big Al and be nice and be kind. And be nice to everybody, especially right now. We need to have friends, and the only way you're going to have friends is to be nice to each other. So, I want you guys to keep working on your homework. If you have questions, you can call me on my cell phone, or you can text me. You can go to the Floyd website, or you could email me at rguzman@mesquiteisd.org. Si tienen algunas preguntas o quejas, me pueden hablar a mi celular. Muchos de los papás ya tienen mi número de teléfono. Y también pueden ir a la página de Facebook de Floyd. Ahí están unos enlaces para los niños. Hay unos links que pueden meterse los niños a hacer ciencias, estudios sociales. Hay mapas, hay paseos virtuales que los niños pueden ir a visitar, como el White House, parques que se pueden ver en las computadoras o en los iPhones. So there's a lot of virtual field trips that the kids can take on your cell phones or on your laptops. And I didn't want to keep this too long. I just want to say hi, guys. I miss you. And we'll hopefully get to see each other soon. Stay safe. And we talk to you soon. Bye. Be wise.